My girlfriend said, "I flushed your prescription antidepressants down the toilet. You don't need pills, you need to man up." I replied, "Your medical opinion is noted." Then I called my psychiatrist, got an emergency refill, and showed her the text. When she got served with a restraining order for tampering with life-sustaining medication. Original post I-29 mail. Got home from work Tuesday evening, exhausted from back-to-back meetings. All I wanted was to take my meds, eat something, and crash. My girlfriend, 27, of 2 years, was sitting on the couch with this weird energy, like she'd won something. "We need to talk," she said. Those 4 words. Never good. I dropped my laptop bag. "What's up?" She stood, walked to the kitchen, and held up my medication organizer. The one I fill every Sunday. Empty. All 7 days, completely empty. "I did something amazing for you today," she said, glowing with pride. "I freed you from your pharmaceutical prison." My blood went cold. "What did you do?" "I flushed them. All of them. The ones in the medicine cabinet, the backup bottle in your desk drawer, even the emergency stash in your car. You're finally free." I stared at her. 3 months of Lexapro and Wellbutrin. Gone. That's $240 with my insurance. Without, over $600. But the money wasn't even the point. "You flushed my antidepressants?" "You don't need pills to be happy. You need to man up, exercise, meditate. My trainer says depression is just your body telling you to move more." "Your trainer? The guy who sells protein shakes? That's your medical source?" She crossed her arms. "He knows more about health than those pill-pushing doctors. Did you know antidepressants shrink your brain?" I read an article. On what? Instagram? It was a wellness blog, written by a naturopath. I took a deep breath, felt my hands shaking slightly. Not from anger, from the knowledge that in about 48 hours, withdrawal would hit like a freight train. "Your medical opinion is noted," I said quietly. "Get out." She laughed, actually laughed. "Drama much? It's just pills. You'll thank me when you realize." "Get out. This is my apartment too." "No, it's not. Your name isn't on the lease. You pay me cash for half the utilities. That's it. Leave." "Now, you're already having mood swings. See? The pills were making you worse." I pulled out my phone and started recording. "I'm documenting that you've admitted to destroying my prescription medication. Leave my apartment immediately, or I'm calling the police." Her face changed. The smugness cracked. "You're seriously kicking me out? Over some stupid pills? Over you destroying medication I need to function? Yes, you have 5 minutes." She stormed to the bedroom, threw things in a bag while screaming about how ungrateful I was, how she was trying to save me, how I was addicted, weak, pathetic. The door slammed at 7:23 p.m. I noted the time. At 7:24 p.m. I called my psychiatrist's emergency line. Update 1. 5 days later. The entitlement went nuclear faster than Chernobyl. First, the medical situation. My psychiatrist got me in at 8 a.m. the next morning. She was horrified. Documented everything, wrote me emergency prescriptions, and gave me samples to get through the withdrawal that was already starting. Brain zaps feel like tiny lightning bolts in your skull, FYI. Then she said something that changed everything. "This is criminal. She tampered with medication that prevents major depressive episodes. Given your history of hospitalization 2 years ago, this could have killed you. I'm mandated to report this." Hospitalization? Yeah. The thing that made me get serious about treatment. The thing my girlfriend knew about. The thing she apparently forgot when she decided to play doctor. My psychiatrist wrote a detailed letter stating my medication was life-sustaining, that sudden cessation could trigger severe depression with suicidal ideation, and that tampering with it constituted reckless endangerment. I took that letter straight to the police. The desk sergeant's eyes widened when he read it. "Your girlfriend did this? Jesus Christ." They took my statement, the video, the psychiatrist's letter. Detective somebody or other would be in touch. Wednesday night, 11:47 p.m. My phone exploded. She'd gone on Facebook. "Some people can't handle a strong woman who cares about their health. Tried to help someone break free from big pharma addiction and got thrown out for it. Now he's playing victim and trying to get me arrested. If you know someone on antidepressants, save them before it's too late. These pills are poison." Tagged me. Tagged my workplace. Tagged my sister. My sister called immediately. "What the hell happened?" Sent her the video. She went quiet. "Then, that psycho could have killed you." "I know. I'm screenshotting everything. This is evidence. By Thursday morning, the post had 47 comments. Her fitness friends were cheering her on. My friends were dragging her through mud. My boss texted me, "Take the day off, handle this, and get that post about the company removed." Her mom called me. The audacity. "How dare you kick my daughter out? She was trying to help you. She destroyed my medication. That's a crime. Pills, just pills. She saved you from addiction." "I'm not addicted. I have a chemical imbalance. Would she flush insulin if I was diabetic? That's different." "How? Diabetes is real." I hung up. Thursday afternoon, she showed up at my apartment with her brother, built like a refrigerator, and some woman in yoga pants covered in spiritual tattoos. Bang, bang, bang on the door. "Open up. We're here for an intervention." I looked through the peephole. The brother was holding what looked like printed articles. The yoga woman had crystals, actual crystals. I called 911. "My ex-girlfriend is at my door with 2 people, trying to force entry. She recently destroyed my medication. I have a police report filed." The dispatcher kept me on the line. I could hear them outside. "He's not answering because the drugs have made him paranoid," my ex said. "Maybe he's just not home," the yoga woman suggested. "His car is here. He's hiding, probably too drugged to function." The cops arrived in 8 minutes. I heard the commotion. "Ma'am, you need to leave. We're trying to save him from pharmaceutical addiction." "What medication?" "Antidepressants. He's hooked." "Are they prescribed?" "So? Dealers prescribe things too." "Dealers? You mean doctors?" "Same thing." The cop knocked on my door. "Sir, can you come out?" I opened it. Calm, collected, holding my prescription bottles and the police report number. "These people are trying to stage an intervention for my prescribed antidepressants," I said. The cop looked at them. Back at me. Back at them. "You've got to be kidding me." "Arrest him," my ex screamed. "He's on drugs." "Prescribed medication isn't illegal drug use, ma'am. You need to leave before I arrest you for harassment." The brother stepped forward. "Listen, pig. Step back. Final warning." They left, but not before the yoga woman pressed a crystal into the cop's hand. "For your negative aura," she whispered. The cop looked at it, looked at me, and tossed it in the grass. "Get a restraining order," he said. Friday I got served. She was suing me for illegal eviction, emotional distress, and get this, theft of property because she'd invested in groceries that were still in my fridge. Time to lawyer up. Update 2. 2 weeks later. My lawyer literally laughed when he read her lawsuit, out loud, in his office, for 30 seconds straight. She's suing for illegal eviction from a property she doesn't lease, and theft of groceries. This is beautiful. Countersue? Absolutely. We filed for destruction of property, reckless endangerment, harassment, defamation, the Facebook post, and intentional infliction of emotional distress. The restraining order hearing was Tuesday. She showed up with her mom and, I shit you not, a wellness advocate as her representation. Dude had a man bun and kept trying to sage the courtroom. The judge, a woman who looked like she'd seen everything, was not having it. "Sir, are you a licensed attorney?" "I'm licensed in healing arts and security. Please escort this man out." My ex stood up. "This is discrimination against alternative medicine." The judge looked at my evidence, the video, the psychiatrist's letter, the Facebook posts. She'd made 12 more, each worse than the last. The 911 call, security footage of the intervention. "Miss, did you destroy his medication?" I liberated him from, yes or no. "Yes, but did you post on social media about it?" "Freedom of speech." "Did you return to his residence after being told to leave?" "For an intervention." Restraining order granted. 500 feet. No contact, direct or indirect. 2 years. My ex started sobbing. "You're all brainwashed. Big Pharma owns you all." Her mom jumped up. "This is abuse. He's abusing her by taking drugs." "Ma'am, sit down or leave. I'll call the news. This is medical discrimination." They were escorted out. My ex screamed the whole way. "When you kill yourself from those pills, don't blame me." The prosecutor was waiting in the hallway. Yeah, criminal charges were filed. But wait, it gets better. Thursday, she tried to get me fired. Called my company's HR, claiming I was dangerously addicted to psychiatric drugs and mentally unstable. They called me in. I brought my lawyer. We played the video, showed the restraining order, the police report. HR looked at each other. "So, she called to report that you take prescribed medication for a documented condition?" "Yes. And she's your ex who has a restraining order against her? Yes. We'll be documenting this as harassment. Would you like us to involve law enforcement? Already done. They sent me back to work with an apology and cookies from the break room. Saturday morning, 6 a.m. Crash. My living room window. Brick. Note attached. Pharma slave. Security camera caught everything. Her brother throwing it. License plate clear as day. Called the cops. Showed the footage. Vandalism. Violation of restraining order. He was acting on her behalf. Both arrested that afternoon. Her mom called from her phone before it was confiscated. You destroyed our family. Over pills. I said nothing, just forwarded the recording to my lawyer. The criminal trial was set for next month. But then something beautiful happened. My ex, out on bail, went to the news. Local wellness blogger picked it up. Local woman fights big pharma boyfriend. The article included her full name, her photo, her quotes about how antidepressants are genocide pills and doctors are drug dealers with degrees. Her employer, a high-end gym, saw it. They Googled her, found the arrest record, found the restraining order. They fired her, not for the arrest, for telling their diabetic clients to stop taking insulin in favor of cinnamon supplements. Yeah, she'd been doing this to multiple people. One client had ended up in the hospital. They were now suing her. Final update. 6 weeks later, the trial was a massacre. She showed up in athletic wear to criminal court. Her public defender looked like he'd aged 10 years in the few weeks he'd known her. She insisted on testifying against his advice. It was magnificent. Those pills are killing him slowly. I should get a medal? The prosecutor, you have no medical training, correct? I have life training. I've seen what those drugs do. Where did you see this? Documentaries, online. YouTube? It's a valid source. She then went on a 15-minute rant about government conspiracies, chemtrails, and how depression was invented by pharmaceutical companies. Her own lawyer objected. To his own client. The jury deliberated for 37 minutes. Guilty. Destruction of property, reckless endangerment, harassment. Sentencing was last week. 1 year probation, $1,500 fine, $240 restitution for medication, 200 hours community service at a mental health facility. Judge's sense of humor. Mandatory psychiatric evaluation. The irony is delicious. Restraining order extended to 5 years. But the universe wasn't done. Remember the diabetic client she told to stop taking insulin? That woman nearly died. She's suing my ex for $50,000. The gym is suing for damage to reputation. 3 other clients came forward about dangerous medical advice. Her fitness certification was revoked. Permanently. She can't work at any licensed gym in the state. Her mom called one last time from a blocked number. I hope you're happy. You destroyed her life. No. She destroyed her life when she decided she knew better than doctors. She was trying to help. She was trying to control. There's a difference. Click. My ex posted one last Instagram before her lawyer made her stop. Modern day witch trial. Persecuted for caring. If saving lives is wrong, I don't want to be right. Medical freedom, natural healing, pharma victim. Comments were brutal. Girl, you told diabetics to stop insulin. This is why we need science education. Natural selection at work. Caring, you could have killed him. She's now living with her mother, working at a MLM selling essential oils. Last I heard, she was trying to start a podcast called Pill Pushers Exposed, but couldn't figure out how to upload episodes. Her brother got 6 months probation for the window, has to pay $400 for replacement, still thinks I'm the villain. The wellness advocate who tried to sage the courtroom started a GoFundMe for her legal fees, raised $73. His own mother donated $50 of it. As for me, medication's working perfectly. Still at my job, actually got promoted last month. Turns out being stable and functional is good for your career. Who knew? Started dating a pharmacist 3 weeks ago. When I nervously mentioned my medication, she said, "Thank God, someone who believes in science." She thinks the whole story is hilarious. Her favorite part is the crystals. She keeps threatening to bring me healing rocks as a joke. My ex's last flying monkey texted yesterday. She really loved you. She just wanted you healthy. Healthy according to who? Instagram influencers? You're so closed-minded. I'm alive. My brain chemistry is balanced. That's all that matters. Blocked. The $240 restitution check came last week. Didn't frame it. Used it to buy more medication. Because that's what adults do. Take care of their health with actual medicine, not Facebook wisdom and essential oils. Living well on prescribed medication is the best revenge, especially when your ex is banned from every gym in a 50-mile radius and owes $50,000 to diabetics she nearly killed. Play stupid games with people's medical needs, win stupid prizes, with a side of criminal conviction. Oh, and plot twist. The psychiatrist who wrote the letter? She's been asked to testify in the civil suit against my ex. Turns out 3 of the gym clients my ex gave dangerous advice to? They're now her patients, dealing with the psychological trauma of nearly dying because someone told them cinnamon could replace insulin. The circle of consequences is complete.